Rich people become rich because they become good at managing and growing their money. Whether they're millionaires or not, there are certain purchases that just don't make sense for anyone who is good with money. Let's uncover the 7 things rich people do not invest their money in. Number 1. Brand new cars. Rich people often avoid buying or leasing brand new cars due to their understanding of the significant depreciation that occurs in the early years of a vehicle's life. New cars often lose a considerable portion of their value as soon as they're driven off the lot. The loss due to depreciation does not stop there. They continue to lose a large portion of their value within the first few years of ownership, making them a poor, long-term financial choice for rich people. According to this article on lifehacker.com, most brand new cars lose 20 to 30% of their value in their first year, and will have lost about 60% of their total value in just 5 years. While leasing may seem like a cheaper, more affordable option, rich people understand that after making the payments, they do not own an asset in the end. With this understanding, rich people know that it makes more financial sense to buy a gently used or certified pre-owned car that has already undergone the steepest depreciation, allowing them to enjoy luxury and performance at a lower cost. They can then invest the savings in other income-generating investments to keep growing their wealth. This way of thinking enables rich people to make financially sound decisions and avoid unnecessary losses. Number 2. Houses they can't afford. Rich people are very practical when it comes to real estate investments, avoiding buying homes they cannot comfortably afford. They understand the importance of being financially stable and avoiding overpaying. While they possess the financial means to buy expensive houses, they understand the value of wise investments. They know that the higher the price of a house, the more the maintenance and upkeep costs will be. They also know they might end up not using their house as often as other people do depending on their work schedule or time spent on vacations. With this in mind, they conduct thorough market research to identify undervalued properties, negotiating skillfully to secure a lower purchase price, and being patient in their search for properties with the potential for appreciation should they decide to sell later on. Many choose to live in modest homes while spending their wealth in activities they find more fulfilling. An example is Warren Buffett, who continues to live in the same house he bought in Omaha, Nebraska in 1958. By following these strategies, rich people aim to maximize their investment returns and build wealth strategically within the real estate market. Number 3. Pay interest on credit purchases. Rich people prioritize responsible credit card usage, paying off their balances in full each month to prevent accruing interest. They maintain organized financial systems to ensure bills are paid on time by setting up automatic payments, avoiding late payment fees. They understand that carrying credit card balances from month to month costs them money from the high interest charged on the balance. Most credit cards are also on a variable interest rate, meaning when interest rates go up, so do the rates offered on most credit cards. According to this article on Investopedia.com, the average U.S. credit card interest rate is just shy of 24%. Instead, rich people use credit cards to their own benefit. They often choose cards with rewards programs that match up with their spending habits, allowing them to earn cashback, travel points, or other benefits on their purchases, while using these benefits to fund their lifestyle. They use credit cards as a tool for managing cash flow, making purchases on borrowed money while keeping their own funds invested, or earning interest for longer periods before settling the credit card balances in full each month. By following this approach, rich people are able to maintain a strong credit history, which in turn can lead to better interest rates and more financial opportunities in the long run. Number 4. Luxury goods. Rich people tend to be picky about investing a lot of money in luxury goods due to their understanding of the limited potential for these items to appreciate in value over time. This might come as a surprise that rich people don't always buy expensive things for their daily lives. Splurging on designer clothes, handbags, shoes, or expensive cars might sound tempting, but it might end up taking a toll on their bank balance. What is closer to reality is a lot of rich people don't even own a single luxury item and might prefer to wear clothes from second-hand or discount stores, saving thousands in the process. Instead of material items, many rich people opt to spend their wealth on privacy, rewarding experiences, exclusive wellness and fitness routines, and investing in education instead of buying designer items. They also prioritize investments that offer higher potential returns like stocks, real estate, or businesses. Number 5. Things that don't last. Rich people avoid investing in items that lack lasting value or are short-lived. They don't fill their closets with fast fashion clothing or buy a ton of cheap things that will break. Instead, they put their money into items that will last. Cheap items need to be replaced often, costing more money in the long run. By being frugal, rich people make sure to never waste their money on things they won't use for long or that don't provide much value. They also understand that choosing the cheapest option isn't always the best choice. So they consider the long-term value of their purchases and weigh the costs versus the benefits. Their goal is quality over quantity. Instead, they prioritize assets that have the potential to withstand the test of time and preserve or appreciate in value over the years. By avoiding short-lived or fad-driven purchases, the rich aim to continuously build a strong and secure financial future for themselves and their families. Number 6. TV packages and video games. Rich people are cautious about investing their money on potentially time-wasting entertainment like TV packages and video games. They place a great emphasis on valuing their time and block out activities that don't add to their objectives of becoming rich. Some studies even suggest that the poor and middle class spend significantly more time watching TV or playing video games than rich people do. For rich people, spending large amounts of money to purchase larger TVs or the latest video game sets would count as wasting money due to the lack of any meaningful returns on their investment with these purchases. To quote famous motivational speaker and success coach Zig Ziglar, "Rich people have small TVs and big libraries, and poor people have small libraries and big TVs." While rich people value entertainment, they are careful about overindulging in non-productive activities that don't contribute to their personal or financial growth. They may opt for limited digital subscriptions as an entertainment choice or spend their leisure time on activities that promote their broader interests and goals. Number 7. Lottery tickets or gambling. Rich people generally steer clear of investing in lottery tickets or engaging in gambling activities. They understand that these activities are often based on chance rather than sound financial principles. Also, gambling can be addictive and cause all sorts of problems, including job loss, accruing debt, failed relationships, and even mental health issues. With the poor rate of return, rich people generally don't see the need to gamble their money away. Lotteries are regressive, and lower-income people often spend more of their budgets on lottery games than higher-income people. Far more money is spent each year on instant scratch-off games that attract more low-income gamblers than huge jackpot drawings like the Powerball, according to studies. This then leads to a vicious cycle of poverty keeping poor people broke. Instead of relying on luck, rich people focus their efforts on investments that offer more predictable and calculated returns, such as real estate and businesses. This demonstrates their commitment to making informed decisions to build long-term wealth and create financial stability. The choices rich people make when it comes to investments are guided by careful consideration and a focus on long-term financial success. By avoiding these 7 common pitfalls, rich people demonstrate their commitment to building and preserving wealth in a smart and long-lasting approach. Comment below if you got value out of this video. Check out my other videos on money management. Like the video and subscribe. Thank you for watching.